was gonna make a video from start to finish. I got my mom video me cutting this tree down in my great aunt's old yard. She died and it's ours now, but this tree measures 24 inches right there. It's close to 24. I mean, really and truly, you probably count it as a 22-inch tree. This is the bottom cut, you know, the stump you can see. Look at the growth rings on this. This is a yard tree. It grew, probably close to 10 inches. I'm sorry, I was looking at the tape measure and not the camera. It grew probably close to 10 inches in like 10 or 15 years. It was growing. And then up here, it got a little slower on this. This is the back side. There were some trees growing over around this area, just a few. And this is the front. I wish I should have took the power saw and trimmed the whole butt off, but what I'm using it for, it don't matter, and I really don't want to just cut the notch cut and all that out. Yeah, I know I didn't cut perfect and all, but it was out in the open. I just had to cut a notch. We took a tractor, pushed on it some, and I mean, it went over. It wasn't no big deal by any means. Yes, this is not the proper way to do it. Something could have happened. I understand, but yes, 24 on that end, or 22, whatever you want to say. I was gonna see what it is on this end. I haven't even measured it. Oh, outside the bark, well, inside the inside, you're close to 20. Sorry about the camera angle. It's bright out here too this morning. And you're 20 that way. So that's roughly 20 inches. I think I can get 4 8x8 posts out of that. If it saws good and there's not a little, I hope it don't have a little bow in it right there. If it does good, I can get 4 8x8 posts out of it. Yeah, it won't be the best or whatever, but what I'm using them for, it don't matter. So I'll key you in as I trim a little off here and there and show you a few things. I had just thought to myself on the first cut of this was, I need to change that blade. I cut 7, 8, 9, 10 logs with that blade. I didn't even make it through the first cut and broke the blade. And that, my friends, is why you don't want to get around that. You see, it's all curled up. Don't cut your fingers out of there either, but them blades are in there. Yeah, it's aggravating, that stuff clogs up, but it'll shoot that blade out. I've actually had it to hit these fingers up underneath here and shoot down and push this up, like shoot out to about right there. But yeah, just another day, change the blade out. The blade actually broke in 2 pieces. It broke off in the cut in the log, and then it broke on the exit chute. It was broke about halfway right here. It may have been just the friction, and then it broke over there where the exit chute is. So it was pretty easy. I just wiggled it around. It took literally, this is like 20-30 seconds after I had the last video. Just got it around. I knew it was easy to come out, but that's because it broke. If it don't break and you got very much in there, a lot of times I'll just take a grinder and snip it off on both sides of the logs and then get it out. Or if the blade goes, or band, whatever you want to call it, goes behind the wheel, it'll give you trouble. So just do little simple things like that. Well, we'll get another one on and get back. I sort of got busy and forgot the video, but I got to cutting it. I'm not gonna be able to get a 16x16 can out of it. This was the top, you know, whenever I cut the last, and that was 16 inches tall, and you see what I got and everything. So I just dropped it down, made me 2 8-inch cants. Right there's an 8-inch, and then it's 8 inches that way. and I'm just gonna trim them down, you know, whack it off like that and cut that off and get my 8 inches. I done cut 2 on that. I still got a fair amount of wane on the bottom here, and this is porch post and all, so you don't want that on there. I mean, if it was just, you know, barn post or something, it wouldn't matter. I'd split that sawn gun right there in half and I'd get 3 out of it, but it didn't work that way. So I was gonna show you what I was doing. So I'm fixing to pull these 2 boards off and put them on my stack. That's 1x6s, but that's 8s. It won't matter. It's for me. So, but anyways, I'll bring you back again. The other thing when you're sawing, if you can, I flipped it a while ago. Then I cut 3 more boards off. I cut it down to 10 and something inches right here. Now I'm gonna take and I'm gonna flip it over again. You can see the pith is right here. And what it does is it relieves the stress in the log. Anytime I got post and if they're big like this, I'll flip them back and forth a few times. It takes a little while, but you get a better product in my opinion. You know, relieving the stress, and it just takes the stress out of them. The more times you can roll the log or the cant, the less stress it seems to have in it. This one, you know, this is so big it don't matter, but as I was cutting, you could see the boards bending or that way. They're not bending up, but 8x8 ain't gonna hardly twist or bend too much as long as you don't leave it out forever. But that's a little piece of information. That, my friends, is an 8x8 post, and I got 2 more 1x8s off of it. I got 5 clean 1x8s and 2 that probably will make a 1x6, but I threw them over there. They have edges on it. Man, this AccuSet gnaws nice. You just put in whatever you want, and it'll make everything exactly the same. I used to love Simple Set, and after I got this, you can't beat it. You just turn out such higher grade lumber. If you got good logs, a good blade, keep your mill squared and everything, you can't beat it. I mean, that's just the God's honest truth. I mean, I'd rather have this Simple Set, meant this AccuSet too, than Simple Set or anything. And I love this command station because I just made 3 cuts and I stood right here. Now that I'm done cutting, I'll walk around here, grab on the other end and drag them off and put them on my pile. Then I'll get on the tractor. Well, before I go down there, I'm gonna release my hydraulics and all. Jack up my toe boards just like this. Press that bad boy, back that up, flip that down, flip that lever up, turn your back stops up. These 2 levers, put your toe boards up. And then you can take the forks on the tractor and slide them right underneath there. Try to stay on these 2 bunks here in the middle, but it don't get much easier than that, because I am not picking a 8x8, 9 or 10 foot long post up by hand. Just not gonna do it. But all right, that's about it for this. I mean, it's the same thing I'm gonna do to this, and I gotta cut 11 posts, so same thing. But anyways, we'll see you on the next one, unless I come up with something else, and then I'll video something more.